It doesn't take a lot to tear your ACL. You just hit it the right way. You even bend it just the wrong way. Running, you don't even have to be touched. McNabb happened a couple years ago. Wasn't even touched, run out of bounds towards ACL.
Yep.
Maybe he's a little skittish, but we have 2 Tom Brady rules now, and you can't aim at the knees if you're on the ground. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to tackle anybody. You got to jump back up and tackle him.
I guess so.
But yeah, I don't see 50+ touchdowns.
No, not at all.
But
not at all.
But
Not even close.
I see 38.
I don't even see that many.
I
I do see them having another Patriots year. They obviously won't be the 07 Patriots, but I don't see them getting close to, I say 30, 35 at most. They've got everything that they need on both sides of the ball. They did lose Harrison, they did lose Vrabel, but their schemes is what really makes it happen, because they've never really had outstanding players on defense, and the outstanding ones that they had were aging. Mm-hmm. It's the schemes that work, and that's what's going to be what keeps them in it, is the plays they draw up, not exactly the players.
This is a team that won the Super Bowl with Troy Brown as a quarterback. Mm-hmm. So yeah, absolutely. You can say what you want about Teddy Bruschi. Yeah, he was very good in that system. I think if he went to another team, goes to another team, he won't be as good as what you see him. Vrabel's the same way. Probably doesn't do a lot in Kansas City, even if he decides to play this year. He probably just going to retire, honestly. But, Ronnie Harrison's gone. Yeah, sad to see him go out. He was a headhunter.
Yeah.
But, and Hobbs is gone as well.
Yep.
And he was starter from thank you. And he was a starter on that team. But that's the thing about the Patriots. They just reload and reload and reload. Maroney's going to be fully healthy this year. They bring in Fred Taylor.
Everybody's back except Lamont Jordan.
Everybody's back but Lamont Jordan. So, yeah, I think this offense is going to be unbelievable. They won 11 games with Matt Castle last year.
You can't knock it.
No. 13-3 is not out of the question.
No.
I don't see the 17-0, 16-0 that ended up being 18-1. I don't see that happening, but
no.
13 wins aren't out of the question. 14-2 isn't out of the question. So I think that team is very good. I think they dominate this division.
Absolutely.
And really, their non-conference schedule or non-division schedule isn't that bad. So I can really see them running the table on some people. And I just give them the division.
It's the Patriots to lose. Everybody else is chasing them like it has always been. And it will be. There's just not much you can do there when you've got a coach like that can draw up these schemes. Cheat if you want. If say he cheats if you want, he wins games. So that's all that really matters. And don't get us wrong, we're not Patriots fans. We're just stating the obvious.
Yeah, it's great. And you know what? They're halfway under the radar right now. People are still talking about the Titans and the Giants, and even the Cowboys who make the playoffs. People start talking about them. And and the Pittsburgh Steelers, the defending champion Steelers. And it seems like the Patriots are under the radar. No one's talking about them, and this arguably is still the best team in the NFL. So
definitely,
it's amazing.
Especially with Brady back in there.
Yeah, with Brady back in there, they're unbelievable. And that leads us into the last place New York Jets in my book.
Yeah, definitely.
We talked earlier about Mark Sanchez, big money deal. In my best guess, I say he doesn't play this year. I don't think you should throw him in this year.
Not at all.
Stay with Clemens. Running back situation, you got 2 out of 3 running backs are holding out.
Actually, they have reported.
Well, they have reported.
But Washington's still complaining about his contract, which I see why he's doing that. He does need to get the Darren Sproles type contract, because he showed that he deserved it last year. So I don't know. This is just something he's got to do. I understand. I do respect that he is there working out with the team, showing he wants to be there. So that will help out his cause.
Yeah, absolutely. With running backs, though, I can never blame a running back for holding out, because their lifespan is so short in the NFL.
Absolutely.
It takes it's one of those things where the next hit, you never know and you're done.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. The list is long of running backs who are just done. Jamal Anderson, Terrell Davis, Bo Jackson. List is forever long. And so, with a running back, especially like Leon Washington, who didn't get a lot of money coming in as a rookie, needs to get that first big payday. And it's probably the only big payday he's going to get his whole entire career. So I understand him holding out. Thomas Jones already got his.
Yeah.
But he wants more. So, and I don't think he gets it. I think he's a little bit older.
No,
I think last year,
not.
Yeah, I think last year kind of showed that, 2 running back sets are the way to go. And with that being said, I think it kind of diminishes the salary for a running back. But there's still that upper echelon, Adrian Peterson's, the Ryan Westbrook.
He still led the league in rushing.
Yeah.
Still led the league in rushing, but he is, as you said, he is getting up there in age. You don't want to sign him to a big multi-year contract when he may not be there, especially with the addition of Sean Green. It's just not gonna. He's just not gonna get it. And I think he's actually good with that, and he's there working. So I think he's come to grips with that, and I think he's just gonna do what's best for the team.
Yeah, I mean, I always, I hope everything does work out for them with that situation. I'm always leery of the complaints at the beginning of the summer and how that transcends into the end of the summer. So that's why I'd be leery of Thomas Jones in Washington. And then also too, the Jets have the history of telling players one thing and then doing another, and the players coming back and saying, hey, they promised me this and I didn't get it. So you wonder if behind the scenes they're telling Leon Washington, hey, you're going to get your contract mid-August, and come say the end of August by preseason game number 3 or 4 isn't going to be there. So, and then you run into the whole situation, with going into the football season. Defensively, they added some great players. Leonard, Bart Scott, both of whom played for the new head coach Rex Ryan.
Yeah, they had Lito Shepard.
Yeah, Lito Shepard as well. So defense is going to be better, but I still think they take a step back. I think that the AFC East, because of the Patriots being bad, not as good last year. The other 3 teams won more games than they normally would have won. So every team finishes, with a winning record, and I don't think that happens this year at all.
Not at all.
So I think, the Jets take a step back. I see them in last place. I see pretty much, the Bills and Dolphins kind of fighting for, but I see the Bills getting second, Dolphins third, and the Patriots running away with the division.
Yeah, definitely. Once again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've had a stranglehold on the East, and they'll continue to have it. I mean, it's just a great team. It's a great coach, and that, great quarterback. And Randy Moss is still there. It's still a lifetime 4th-round pick for Randy Moss. I still can't get over that. But that is Al Davis. He is loony.
Yeah.
So.
It worked out that time. Will it work out this year with the guys he's got? I don't know.
But so that's all for our AFC East preview. I believe next is going to be the
AFC South.
AFC South. So we will get back with you guys with our AFC South preview.
Yep. Stay tuned. 2 guys talking football.